What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on Liberty Falls, and we're going to be doing what I believe to be my hardest box challenge yet. What we're going to be doing is I have equipped each and every weapon that is in the game with a zombie build with absolutely no attachments. We're going to turn on the rampage inducer that has to be running the entire time, and I have to hit the box every 5 rounds. Whatever weapon it gives me is the weapon I have to use for the next 5 rounds. Looking to survive at least to round 35. I think that seems like a pretty fair spot. I just tried to call him immolation liquidation. I'm going to go ahead and actually start this on round 1 here by hitting this, requiring me to go over here and hit the box like I said. Now, the hardest part about this is I will not be able to, once we hit round 6, use the weapon that I get right here, meaning I will have to hit the box no matter where it is in order to get the weapon of choice. Now, I definitely think with all of the weapons having absolutely no attachments, this is going to be insane. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this. It's a kind of a twist on things. It's kind of adding a whole nother obstacle to a challenge that already exists. But this is the weapon we're starting our round with, or our beginning of our journey with, I should say. And I'm expecting this to be a pretty rough one. The coolest thing about this challenge, in my opinion, is that I have no control over what weapon I get. And with that being said, one of the weapons could be absolutely terrible as early as round 15, round 20. And with that, that could actually be the thing that pushes us over the edge. If the weapon's not good enough, we end up getting slammed. We end up getting slammed. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through the journey. I think I've done quite a few of these types of runs already. But basically, I think I only did one of each, where I did every 5-round challenge for a box run on the map. So I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I'm definitely expecting it to be kind of rough at times. But who knows? Maybe we get all ARs throughout the journey. Maybe we get all SMGs. At the end of the day, they're not going to have attachments, so it's going to set me back even further. I think it's going to make the worst weapons even feel worse than they already do, I guess you could say. They're going to be absolutely terrible. Now, technically, I can upgrade any weapon at any time, but the big thing about doing that is at some point, you're going to have to spend more points on the weapons, being that you will be swapping them out every 5 rounds. So at a point that maybe I want to upgrade a weapon to Pack-a-Punch level 2, I'll upgrade that to Pack-a-Punch level 2. 5 rounds will go by, I'll get a brand new weapon, no longer be Pack-a-Punch level 2. So it does kind of make things a little bit interesting. At the start of round 6, I do have to get my next weapon. I think that makes the most sense. We got it on round 1, we have to survive 5 rounds. And like even in this example, right, we're going to finish this round off, and we're going to have to get a whole new weapon. So if we were Pack-a-Punch level 1 for some reason here, well, we'd be losing that. So it's a lot of regression in this type of challenge, to be fair. So let's go ahead and grab that. I do not have a box available to me, so that means I need to go ahead and open this door. These are going to be the times where I'm going to get myself in the worst possible scenarios, I think. Luckily, we do have one decoy, hopefully not using it this early on. Okay, we got a PP919. Let's go. I can hang out in this area for a little bit. I don't want to open up too many doors, but I also don't want to get slammed. So we might actually have to open up outside of this in order to reduce the odds of us getting... Why am I getting hit while I'm running? I feel like that's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. The zombie's just moving faster than ever. Try to get these guys out of my way. Go, 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 go. Double points is here. Allow us to get through this. I am not upgrading this weapon. There's no reason to Pack-a-Punch this. Get to carry over a little bit of a double points here. I guess I could probably hit this with the double points just to get the most out of it. I mean, we're going to lose a little bit to the zombies, I guess, right? But other than that, should be fine. Give us the points. Give us all the points. We're going to have to get a new weapon on round 11. I can already tell you right now, not having attachments is going to be insane. I feel like I don't do any damage. But part of it is I'm very afraid of these guys absolutely slamming me here. Come on. We need everything we can get. Oh, there's another nuke. I kind of want to save that for the beginning of the next round. Can I kill these guys quick enough to flip us to the next one? Now, I think I forgot to mention, although we are looking to survive to round 35, and that's probably going to be a challenge in itself, I am absolutely going to go until I get eliminated, even after the fact. The only thing that would be an exception is if for some reason we make it all the way to round 56, we are definitely going to be exfilling on that round. Okay, we're on round 10, right when we see round 11. It'll be time for us to get our next weapon. I'm just going to spray a little bit here. Try to aim as little as possible for the moment. All right, insta-kill's got to do some big things. What's that over there? I think it's a max armor. We want that. Okay, I think I actually killed everybody. Yep. Hit this. Can't shoot this gun. That is another part of my rule. I cannot eliminate a single enemy with the weapon that we have from the last round. That's also what makes it kind of sketchy. I need to get out of here right now. It's time to go. Overstayed our welcome. I'm going to grab a 2-plater right now, and we are going to do our best to see what we can do with our XM4 here. Hopefully we can get our Mangler out of this scenario, and hopefully without too much loss. I can already tell this is going to be a rough journey, mostly because we don't have perks yet. These zombies are so dang fast. Like, I can't even finish my reload. Dude's already on top of me. What is this? Double points? We're going to grab it. I need to get this Mangler out of here, but he won't move. He won't get out. He won't leave us alone. Well, I actually did blast this cannon off. I did not realize that was the case. All right, there we go. The zombies just catch up so dang fast. Get them out. And we got them. Beautiful. We're actually looking all right here. I don't think I want to pack-a-punch this if I can avoid it. Feel like that could just save me a lot of currency. It's going to make things rough for sure going through these next, like, 4 rounds that we have to go through, but could be worth it. All right, we got through the bug round pretty flawlessly. This is going to be an interesting next few rounds. I kind of want to save the first pack for the next weapon that we get, just because we'll have to deal with 1 at least, possibly even 2 abominations. Oh, we do have a freaking Mangler here, though. This is going to get out of control. Yeah, this no attachment thing is definitely a huge factor. I just keep having to reload non-stop because we only have a 30-round mag. Maybe this was the worst idea I ever came up with, but definitely making it more challenging, to say the least. Okay, we just got our Mangler out of here. We just have a few more zombies left to go. I just had to limit myself to how many zombies we had left over. This is one of those scenarios where we need to get ammo. We go through way more ammo because we don't have any extra power. Hopefully we can go without getting any more Manglers, though, for the next couple rounds. Okay, we got our last handful of zombies for round 14, and we're going to have an insta-kill for round 15. We might be in an okay spot here. I lied. That's not an okay spot. That's actually really bad that we just got that guy. Okay, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Why is that hitting me from so far away? Need to grab ammo. Okay, now we can try our best to get through. I might have to use my decoy here. Let's see with these slow reloads. All right, throw it. Get out of my way. All right, we're going to get as many zombies out of here as possible. There's double points now. Of course there is. All right, we'll try to do some damage to this guy. At least want to get one face out of here. Double points is in. I think we got rid of a lot of our zombies. I don't want to get rid of all of them. I want to try to eliminate this abomination before too much takes place here. It's rounds like this that truly show me how annoying it is to fight the abomination, because this guy just does not cooperate. He just wants to close his face anytime I actually get a moment to actually fire. And I just feel like I've spent so much time fighting him just because he's not giving me the crit spot. There we go. We made it through the abomination. That was the scariest hurdle I think we've had to do so far. Real quick, I'm going to open this up. We're going to have to open it up eventually anyway, but I want Jug. Don't want to put myself in more of a handicap situation than I already have been. And then we're going to need to get over to where the box is. I'm going to eliminate these guys, get my new weapon. I feel like we absolutely have to pack-a-punch this next weapon. All right, last zombie down just like that. The good news is we're saving up, so we should be able to get ammo mods if we'd like them. Okay, let's hit that. Hurry, 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 hurry. I got to get out of here, too. That's the hard part. What is it? What is it? What is it? It is a SOG. Okay. Well, I feel like it could have been a lot worse. Let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. Let's go get pack-a-punched, and let's try to have some fun. I don't know why it didn't occur to me at an earlier moment. I have pack-a-punch camos off. I swear this thing's bugged. Oh, good lord. Thank you, sir. We ended up getting epic, so that's nice. Let's see how quickly we can get rid of our Mangler. Watch out. Cars explode in this area. It's technically not great. Oh, we got PhD too, by the way. Oh my god, this is just madness. Why are they spawning all over? They're like so spread out right now. It's kind of insane. Okay, we slid past. A little bit grouped up here now. And we got, I think, our Mangler out of here. That's good. All right, we're doing all right. So far, so good. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the nuke. Might as well. I love how much this challenge just forces me to think ahead, right? I was considering getting a 3-plater, and then I thought to myself, well, I probably would be better off getting Speed Cola and Quick Revive and waiting on the 3-plater, because I'm likely going to need to pack-a-punch the next weapon at least once, maybe even twice, depending on the weapon that we end up receiving, right? Like, that's just kind of how it is. We have to do whatever I think it takes to survive, while also doing whatever I think it takes to have enough currency to continue to survive. Okay, one zombie left. I feel like we're going to be due for another bug round. Maybe this next one's going to be our bug round. Yep, look at that. I called it. So far, though, this isn't bad. I mean, we kind of got gifted getting a epic SOG, because This is about where you would be minus Pack-a-Punch level 2 in a normal match anyways. I will say, though, this no attachment thing is definitely a fun little variable, because even if I get a really bad weapon, I feel like I'm going to be in more shambles than I was previously when I'm setting it up for success, right? Like, to use a good zombie build, even for a bad gun, is way more beneficial than just having random attachments, obviously, and then even more beneficial than me having no attachments at all. That was kind of the idea. Normally, when you do these types of one-box runs, you do get attachments. It is randomized. Sometimes you get 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It's really not clear how many attachments you actually have on your gun, which is one thing I wish that they'd do better in zombies, but it's not really that important, so I get it. Okay, we have a couple more rounds until we're going to have to get our next weapon, but we also do have an abomination, so we're going to have to play it safe here. Try to do our best. Double points is nice. Line up, everyone. If we have enough power, we should be able to get through as many of you as possible. I mean, we haven't used that many weapons yet, but of all the no attachment weapons so far, this one definitely feels the best. All right, we're about to close in on our last round of using the SOG. I'm not looking forward to it, because that means we're going to have to swap the weapon, and I'm having way too much fun with this one. Yeah, I definitely considered a couple of variables when it came to this challenge. The first thing was, do I want to do a regular one-box challenge, hit the box once, whatever no attachment weapon it gives me, I'm stuck with it the rest of the match? Or do I want to take that up a notch and make it, you know, no attachment weapons and have to hit it more than once in the game? I thought about every round, but I thought every round would be a little bit more on the cheesy end, because if I get a weapon that sucks, then I can just survive the one round and then I don't have to use it again, right? It is a little harder on currency, but I think in the long term, every 5 rounds ends up being a more difficult challenge, because you are forced to use that weapon that might suck a little bit longer. And especially when you get that weapon, let's say, for example, we get to 50, and then our last weapon ends up being like a pistol or a sniper. That might be the thing that costs us, right? And not only do we have to live one round, but we're going to have to live all 5, which greatly reduces our ability to survive. Okay, this round's been straight up chaos. Let's go ahead and get our Mangler out of here. Goodbye, buddy. Let's get ourselves our armor. All right, come on, Abomination. I got to get you out of here before I flip the round, and I don't want to flip the round yet because I also want to go get quick revive real quick. There we go. Now we have our last couple of zombies, always crucial to doing anything in the game, especially with the rampage inducer on. Now we can head down here, get quick revive, position ourselves in the spot to get our next weapon. The only thing that could really troll us, too, is if it decides to give us Mr. Peaks, and then we have to go to a whole new location. Because like I said, I do have that rule in place where on round 21, this weapon is no longer allowed to be fired to eliminate a zombie. So, going to get quite interesting if that ends up being the case. Okay, let's finish off the last of our zombies. Has anyone noticed, I'm sure you saw it at the beginning of this, but is anyone having issues with their HUD bugging out? Like my minimap goes back to circle and the opacity goes back to normal and stuff like that. It's kind of weird. It's only been happening recently. We got a Krig. Let's go. We get a purple Krig too? I don't know if this game wants us to lose. It wants us to make it to 35 at least, and maybe even further. I do need to get this to Pack-a-Punch level 1, though, so let's slide in here and grab that, and then we'll kind of adjust our upgrades in the future based on how we feel like we're performing. Ooh, we got an insta-kill. Oh, that's kind of risky. Oh, there we go. Nice. I don't know if this does enough damage in its current state for the 20s, but we're going to hold on a little longer if we can. I would like to not have to Pack-a-Punch this to level 2. That would be very bad. That would actually be detrimental to the future of our run. I would almost likely, I mean, if it ends up coming to that, it ends up coming to that. We just need to do what we have to survive. I didn't say the challenge would be easy, right? The whole point was to make it as difficult as we could, while also making it balanced to be achievable. Something I notice specifically when I do these challenges is that when I have the secondary weapon as a pistol, you are so much slower. Like, not being able to swap to fists and actually run around is crazy. I know you can swap to melee, but I feel like that is not quite as fast as far as the animations are concerned. So it always has me like at fear that I'm going to get caught with my melee weapon stuck out or something stupid. So I don't do that too often. But a lot of it could just be like settings, right? There, we got one Mangler down. I think we have 2 in this round though, so there's a lot to be had here. If I can live through these next 5, I think the next round or next weapon's 100% going to need to be Pack 2, which is a bit unfortunate, but saving us points now is very crucial. Plus, if we Pack-a-Punch to level 2, that means all ammo that we need will then cost even more, and that's not always good. Okay, I can tell you what I'm going to do. I think in order to prevent having any more issues with this weapon and needing to upgrade it, we are going to just put on Dead Wire. And we can likely do that for a lot of the weapons to help us through. Oh my god, can we stop? Is there still 2 Manglers, or are they just coming back that quick? It's definitely a good thing that I didn't choose to to upgrade this, because I feel like I bought ammo quite a few times, like 2 times at least. Granted, if we were doing more damage, we'd probably use less ammo. There's no way to confirm that's to be the case, right? So I'm kind of glad we did it for currency's sake. I do need to try to get this guy out of here, but don't kill my dude. Don't kill my dude. Okay, still alive. I want to get this abomination out of here before I get the mangler out of here. Okay, abomination is down. All's left is the mangler. I really wish this thing would stop going through stuff. Like, that went around the corner, but I feel like it should have definitely hit the corner. Okay, we got through the bug round. We got one more regular round with this weapon, and we're going to have to get the next one. I kind of, like, obviously feel like I have to live this round without Pack-a-Punching again, but definitely a tough choice to have not Pack-a-Punch level 2 for this part of the run. This has been a ridiculous round. Not only has there been 2 manglers the entire time, I almost can't even get rid of them, and these guys, nobody's dropping me plates. I've been running around with no plates pretty much for the majority of this round. I don't know what it is with the plate differential sometimes. Like, I feel like you're fighting nothing but armoreds and no plates drop. You're just fighting for your life. And I don't know if it's just because I'm getting hit more than I normally would, or the game's just inconsistent, because that's definitely the case. All right, we do need to get over to the box so we can get ready to hit it. That was the last of them. I think we're finally at the point. I'm just going to go ahead and get the 3-plater, I guess, real quick, just to keep us safe. Okay, zombie down. Round should flip. Let's see, that's 26. There we go. Hit this. It's going to be frickin' Mr. Peaks. Watch. Here it is. It's Mr. Peaks. What did I know that? This is going to be horrible. Okay, we're hitting the box. Come on, open it. There we go. This is going to be insane. I need to get this and get out of here as quickly as possible. What is it? Oh, it's a Grakova. Bro, what is happening? How was I getting hit like so much right there? I only have 1 shroud. I have no decoys. This is bad. I have no plates. I'm in just absolute shambles here. This game needs to give me some gifts, because it's been trolling the crap out of me here with some of this stuff. Okay, I ended up having to upgrade our weapon. I know we're using a Grakova, so I need to make sure it's at least epic rarity. We got Pack-a-Punch level 2. We ended up grabbing a couple of plates just to keep us in this game, because this is absolute madness. I mean, we have double manglers already. There's a freaking abomination. We had to go all the way to a new location to get our weapon. It has not been the perfect run, that's for sure. Let's go. I anticipated this to be hard, though. I do feel like if they implemented a way for the zombie that's taking damage to not be able to swing its arms, the game would be a lot better. The fact that I can be shooting a zombie in the face, not only does it not slow down in the slightest, it picks up speed, and then it proceeds to keep punching me in the face while I'm doing damage to it, which would stun me. When it hits me, I feel stunned, right? Like, I feel like a negative impact on my screen. So I don't know why the zombie would be, you know, kind of not included with that. Get this mangler out. Come on, man. Get the other mangler out. I already got to get ammo. This is going to be insane. I think it's specifically more of an issue for the armored zombies, because it's like, dude, you have heavy armor. The game already, like, not only nerfs my damage to the armor, I have to get through a certain amount of armor health to break the armor and then do my normal damage to your body before you get eliminated. I feel like it kind of just feels bad when you're shooting something in the face with, you know, an entire magazine or more, and you feel like you're being punished. All right, we got this. Come on, buddy. We're doing big damage to the abomination. Too bad we can't get this guy to cooperate. We need to get him out of here quick. Oh, we got a nuke right off the rip, but I can't get in there. Like, there's like a wall of zombies. Get out of my way. There we go. They really did try to stop me from getting that. Go ahead and use a little bit of ammo to get some freaking headshots. Okay, this mangler's about to go down. I think we still have 1 more mangler. I definitely think one of the things that makes Liberty Falls, like, more balanced in the gameplay is the fact that it has some of the more annoying elite slash specials. Like, the fact you have to deal with so many manglers on top of an abomination makes this more challenging than the layout of the map and the rest of the things that obviously make it more of a new player-friendly map than anything else. Okay, other mangler down. Like, look at this zombie. This dude's picking up speed, running uphill, swinging those arms faster than it's freaking swinging its legs to get to me. All right, we're taking this guy out, and we got it. W. I mean, I will say this is going better than I anticipated with the Grakova here. This was the one time the game had a chance to give me something just absolutely terrible. And although it's not the most ideal situation we could find ourselves in, it could definitely be a lot worse. I'm actually thankful the game hooked me up with a full auto version pistol than one that's got to be spammed the entire time, right? Like, I would be in shambles if we were doing trigger finger right now. Oh my god. So much damage coming in. These guys are getting brutal. What is that? I feel like that's a fire sale or something. I didn't see what it was. I'll try to get back to it. Maybe we can get this mangler out, double mangler vibe out. It is a fire sale, but we don't need that. We just need to get our guys out of here. We're trying to survive. If you're wondering why I haven't bought more perks, it's because I know I need to spend 20,000 on my next weapon, bare minimum. So I want to make sure I have way more points than I need. And then once we feel like we're in a comfortable position, we can spend more. It's even possible I have to spend more than that, right? Like pack 2 might not cut it. I guess I could go get double tap. That would actually help me. Let's go do that in a second. Double tap will help mitigate the problem of how much we're going to have to spend on Pack-a-Punch. At least a little bit. Maybe we'll do dead shot as well. All right, we're set up. We got dead shot, so we can spam some headshots a little bit easier. And then we also got our double tap, which should help us damage-wise, especially because I have the correct double tap augment on this time. If you guys watched my mainframe video, you know I did not come equipped with the appropriate double tap ammo mod or ammo mod augment on, and I ended up regretting it because I was like, dude, my damage feels messed up. I definitely have the wrong thing on, so I was not taking advantage of double tap quite as much as I could have. Despite it still providing benefits, it's not to the same degree, right? And if it's not providing it to the same degree, well, then you're just missing out on some significant damage that you could easily benefit from. I do want to get Vulture Aid at some point as well, just because it'll give me a lot more decoys to work with, which will definitely help with the situation with these zombies just feeling like they need to hit me while I'm trying to kill them. Hey, stay away. Like this guy, look at that. He's so fast, bro. He's like, yo, you're trying to fight the mangler. I got to speed up. All right, try to get these guys out. I mean, I definitely feel like we're doing a lot more damage, which is nice. At least the double tap benefits all weapons, whereas like a upgrade to Pack-a-Punch level 3 only affects the current. You have to buy ammo again. 2,500 points down the drain. I think you get it back actually fairly quick. Like, did we get it back within the time that I was talking right there? Maybe. I think we did. I bought it and got it back almost instantly. All right, flipped around 30. Oh, it's a bug round. That's actually kind of lame, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna wait and hit the nuke at the last second, make my way over to the box, prepare for the next weapon. Okay, this might be the last vermin. There it is. We got the last vermin. Let's see that 31. And then I can go ahead and hit it. Boom. I could probably hit it beforehand, but we just want to stay as legit as possible. What is this? It's a goblin. I'm going to be honest, not great, but at least it's legendary. Look at the positive side. Focus on the bright side, not on the fact that we have 2 manglers and an abomination already. All right, I might live to regret this decision, but I really want to survive to 35, and I think a crucial part of that might be us getting some decoy drops, because things are going to get out of control. I have to single fire this weapon. It is legendary. It is pack 2, but it is not the best weapon in the game to be using. I feel like this could actually be a weapon that sells our entire run down the river. But it's also possible we just live through this initial wave. I don't know, what is there, like 3 freaking manglers right now and an abomination? If we can live through this, I think we might be able to make it to 35. Obviously, it just kind of depends on what the other rounds have to offer, but I feel like the first round here is actually going to be the most chaotic with everything just being spawned in at once. Get out of here, guy. Oh, we got his thing off. His blaster's gone. I have an interesting question for you guys. Do you find that you often slide through objects like, you know, your tacticals, your lethals, whatever, and not pick it up? Because I definitely already went through this decoy, and the game just chose not to pick it up. Like, it's a choice. It's like, oh, that might be useful to the character that's playing the game or the person playing the game. We might need to avoid picking that up. Because I feel like it always happens in the worst moment. Like, if I see it on my screen, there's no reason why my guy shouldn't be picking it up. It's not like a proximity thing, right? Like, it shouldn't be telling me it's close quarters. It should just be hooking me up. All right, let's throw the decoy. Everybody needs to, like, settle down here. This is getting a little crazy. Okay, that's working. Got the mangler out. Oh, my God. Why are there so many enemies? What is happening? There's 3 manglers? Okay, luckily we have insta-kill, because otherwise we'd be in very big trouble here. Okay, other mangler's gone. I don't have any attachments, so no rapid fire or anything, but either way, I got to use my trigger finger, which is kind of hard for this. Okay, I think we got a majority out. I want to probably do my same strategy. Let's kill the abomination before we flip around. All right, abomination down. I don't know where our zombie is. Oh, I guess we don't have any more zombies. It just waited to flip around until after the abomination died, which is very rare. I'll take it, though. I can't be mad about that. Gonna at least make it a little bit more simplified. I'm still expecting us to have pretty consistent manglers throughout these next few rounds, but I'm feeling a little better. Okay, I need to get dead wire actually for this thing. I did not realize that I forgot about that. Gonna have to hit that point. I mean, we did have legendary, so it's kind of easy for me to forget, but would be very helpful for a time like this. We are about to get manglered. Yep. Oh, I almost got absolutely chokeslam right there. It's because the range on the mangler is actually further than it appears, so they'll hit you even when you feel like they shouldn't, because the game's just like that. Like, I think if you're within range when they start the animation, it's like almost guaranteed to hit you regardless. One of the worst things about fighting 3 manglers at the same time is nobody's dropping plates, so I don't have any armor. And they're all like trying to like beam me with their freaking blaster at the same time. There actually might be some armor over here now, but that was a little bit chaotic. Okay, we get the 1 armor plate in. That guy's deflecting. I thought we still had did we get the abomination out and I just missed it? Thought we still had an abomination, but I could be wrong. Okay, we got the mangler out. Is there another mangler? There's 1 more mangler. Holy crap, is this insane. Making us fight for our lives. Make my finger fight for its life. Well, I officially had to buy ammo with this thing for the first time, but it doesn't surprise me. I mean, eventually I figured it would happen. Okay, we got multiple. Oh, that guy hit me. Freaking Matrix style. I swear if they just, like, modified a few of the mechanics, people wouldn't care that there's mangler spam. But having 3 at the same time when they spam as fast as they do and they, like, don't shoot straight so they can track you no matter what is kind of L. Kind of an L. All right, stay away. My finger's crapping out. I only have a few more rounds to go, though. Hopefully the next one's better, because if it's another pistol or something, we're going to be in trouble. If it's anything single fire, we're going to be in trouble. There is great news, though. Despite this being the almost end of this weapon, which is kind of good, right? Because I don't want to spam the freaking trigger the entire time. We actually recovered enough points where I feel like the next weapon could go Pack-a-Punch level 3, which is crucial to our survival. But something we have to keep in mind, is that weapon going to be good? We don't know. Had another one of those moments. I needed armor. What's the one thing that didn't get picked up when I slid over the pile of stuff? Any of the couple of armor plates that were there. It was kind of weird. All right, that should be the end of this round, hopefully. Come on. There we go. We're going to have to revive, or we're going to have to survive 1 more round in order to actually make it to our next weapon, which is going to be rough. We still have 2 freaking manglers. These guys are just tanky. Oh, we still have zombies spawning in. I thought this round was, like, over. Why is it still going, like, brand new, freshy? Dude, how many manglers did this game spawn in? I thought the round was over when I hit the nuke and I got rid of the one, and then there was another one, and another one spawned in with more zombies. I just want to be done with the goblin. Please. This has been nothing but madness, but we got an insta-kill, so there might be hope. There might be a chance. I mean, if the next weapon sucks, I think we're trolled. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Granted, I can get Pack-a-Punch level 3. I don't think it... This is why I don't like this stupid abomination, bro. The entire time I'm shooting it, it's closed face. I can't get a freaking... Can't get a single hit on it, even though the insta-kill's there. It's like, yo, insta-kill, I'm going to keep my face closed. All the zombies, like, going to keep running at you. Like, I was all hyped. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this abomination out of here. Nope. Yeah, now you want to do the things. Look, now your face is visible. But guess what? Problem. You waited until all the way... Insta-kill was gone. Okay, we finally got rid of our abomination. We have 1 zombie left over. It just needs to make its way over here. We can eliminate it. It's time for the next weapon, possibly the last, just depending on what we get and how well it goes. But I feel way better about our currency situation, that's for sure. Okay, time for us to hit the box. Here we go, round 36. What do you have in store for us? Tell us it's something good. It's an LC10. It is green, though, so we are going to run ourselves into a bit of a problem here. I have to get upgrades. Probably going to have to utilize an Ether Shroud to pull this off, because this is already insanely hectic. Okay, we were able to get Pack-Punch level 3. We had to go all the way to Legendary from green, so that definitely set us back massively as far as our salvage is concerned. So hopefully the next weapon doesn't end up being green, because it may not be in our favor. I mean, we do have to survive that long, to be fair. I'm not allowed to buy backup self-revives or use anything crazy, so it's going to get a little hectic here, especially with 3 freaking manglers all trying to kill me at once here on round 36. All right, time to get these manglers out of here. We got 1 down. 1 right here is ready to go. Okay, there's 1 more down there, but obviously the zombies take precedent. They're the ones moving the fastest. We're going to slide past all these guys. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he switched sides. They need to not make them despawn when they're this close. That's silly. I just tried to make a play, and the game just trolled me. I was like, oh, how about we just put him behind you? Like, okay, well, why can't he just keep walking up the street? There's no reason. There really isn't. All right, let's get this mangler out of here once and for all. It's got to be the last one. It's time to flip the round. Yeah, this weapon is significantly easier to use, not just because it was slightly higher upgrade, but also because it just actually shoots full auto. Okay, another bug round bites the dust. Round 38. I'm glad we made it past our goal, but I'm also surprised we were able to survive the goblin. We got lucky with the Grakova. If we got any of the other pistols, I guess GS-45 would have been fine too. Would have been a little bit rough with only one of them, but I think we could have made it work at least long enough to survive what we needed to survive. Now we're stuck with the LC-10. At least it's really fast, I will say that. SMGs make a huge difference, because even if I have to reload a lot and it doesn't do like the craziest damage, although it is doing pretty good damage now, I can work with this, right? Like, I can make this work. We are actually doing pretty good. There's a lot happening, though. Enough like a triple mangler vibe mixed with an abomination. There's one. All right, we're going to dodge. Oh, had to go right into his blast. You can see we don't have a lot of extra plates. There's probably some on the ground here. I actually see quite a few, but it's really hard to get to those areas when you have as many zombies as I've been kind of stuck with for a lot of these rounds. Oh, we killed that abomination. It decided to laser all the way into this next round, and I ended up hitting it with all the bullets. And now it's gone. Now can we survive the initial wave? Dude, we are just getting hit everywhere we go. Can we slow down a little bit, zombies? I get the rampage inducer's cranked. You guys have arms of moving at the speed of light. You've been gifted some superpowers by the developers of the game. I get it. But slow the frick down a little bit. Dude, I do not know how it's possible for there to still be 2 manglers in this round. I think it's because they just get behind the zombies. The zombies do a really good job at speeding up, which means you can't lock onto your mangler or do damage because they're just protecting it. Therefore, you can't actually do what you need to do to get the most annoying enemy out of the game. Come on, man. Like, there's just so many zombies hoarding around it. There's a third one, dude. Can we stop spawning these guys in? I think we're finally almost at the end of this round. There's one mangler there. There's another one here. But this should be the end of this one. Finally. Round 39. This is actually ridiculous. One more round with this gun, and then we're stuck swapping it up once again. I'm actually impressed we've been able to survive so far. But I feel like our demise is in the somewhat near future. Okay, got that one down. I should have one mangler left. There should be this guy down here. That should be the last of this round for manglers. Hopefully, because good freaking lord are these guys absolutely obnoxious at this point. It's just too many. Too many. I don't have attachments. We're having to use way too much ammo. No, I'm just kidding. Not too much ammo, really, but we're just reloading too frequently, and we don't have, like, as much utilization being able to be done with such a small magazine. Okay, I tried running over here instead of spawning everybody over here initially to see if it would help. We'll see what we get. Please give us something good. What is that? That is a hand cannon. We can't use that. I'm gonna have to throw a nade. Not that they're gonna go for it. Like, how did I get hit 2 seconds after I threw the nade? Make them react, please. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, so I gotta pop this. What is this? We got a Strider. Oh, we are actually in trouble here. It's epic, so I guess that helps, but we're going to need everything else in our arsenal here. And it's probably going to take the rest of my arsenal just to get this thing upgraded. Legendary and dead wire. Can we sneak in here and get this upgraded? Pack-a-punch. This might be the last of our survival. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I feel like I'm going to get absolutely slammed. Okay, there's one. Okay, two. Pop my shroud. Try to get a third upgrade. Come on. I gotta get out of here. I don't want to be in this space. I have never felt more trolled in my entire existence. We do have an insta-kill down there. Oh, this is going to be so insanely bad. Look at this. I mean, we're damaging them. I have to give it credit. It is damaging them, but it's not going to do what we need it to do. I got dead wire. No activation so far. Please, game. That's an insta-kill down there. It's a decoy. We're going to get it. W. All right, throw that. Everybody needs to go for that. Look how slow they are to turn around. The second it comes out of my hand, they should be running that direction. I feel like that would make way more sense. All right, we got to get the mangler out with this insta-kill. Can we do it? Not yet. All right, there we go. We got him. We're taking too much damage. I feel like that's going to be a huge problem with his weapon. Dude, we're just not going to do enough damage fast enough, are we? Okay, we're going to go this way. Climb up here. Oh, my God. Plate up, buddy. Plate the hell up. Okay, mangler down. I don't think that's the last of the manglers for the round, but if it is, yay. If not, I guess we'll deal with that as it comes. All right, beginning of the round. This has already got it a abomination, and we're hitting nothing but headshots, but unfortunately there's armor involved. The armor is the biggest hurdle, I feel like, in this game. I think if they reduce the amount that the armor actually protected the zombies, it would help a lot. Or just let us do normal damage to the plates, and then the armor would just break faster, and it would be less of a problem, right? There would still be light armored, heavy armored. It would still matter to some degree, because they'd still be a little bit tankier, but I feel like it feels bad having to put so much ammunition into a target just because it has armor, to then have to put the same amount of after its armor is eliminated. Why are you doing that? To actually have a chance. Oh my god, we are so screwed. Dude, the game almost actually screwed me over right there. Why did our abomination go one direction charging, then immediately charge back the other direction? Okay, I gotta throw a decoy. Dude, there is just so much activity. And these guys just keep blasting. If they walked instead of blasted, it'd be so much more useful, but I can't even see what the heck's going on. Can you not? Can you not push me? Thank you, sir. I don't even know how you made it through those zombies. It's because they don't exist on your screen. Okay, I threw another decoy. I'm going to try to get this mangler out of here. I don't know if I know there's another one up there. I can't even see if this abomination's face is available. Okay, another mangler down. Slide this direction. I don't have any armor. This is insane. Where's my armor going? Hey, can you not hit me? Slow down. There we go. Oh, that's actually big. All right, kill as many of these guys as possible. Would like this to flip the round. I don't think it's going to, though. All right, get this armor plate, and I can slide down here and hopefully get these guys out. There we go. Nuke's going to at least take you out. I guess I should take you out. And then it's all up onto the abomination, and then whatever else spawns in here. Like, what is this dude doing? He just did that attack. This is why I don't like this guy closing his damn mouth all the time. It's like I don't have a good chance to shoot him, but I got to stand there and watch him go back and forth for 20 seconds. Oh, I guess the round flipped. It flipped. It's not what I was hoping would happen. Now we got our bug round mixed with an abomination. All right, buddy, come on. If we could survive this pistol, I swear that's going to be insane. Oh, you went right to where I'm trying to walk. Abomination down. I don't know why it held its laser out long enough for me to completely annihilate it, but it did. Now it's back to the regular scheduled program here with our vermin. Oh, there's an extra decoy. Let's throw that. There's an extra decoy on the ground. There's also a self-revive down there. What the heck's going on? The decoys flow like water. They're just constant. There's another one right there. Max ammo, and we're into round 44. Can we throw a decoy off the rip? Come on. Get away. I don't have any armor, so I'm just trying my best here. All right, Mangler's gone. W. I don't know if he's going to drop me armor, but somebody will if the activation of my ammo mod will happen. I don't know what it is, but this round feels really weird. Like, I had one Mangler, I think, so far, and then everything else has just been regular zombies, but even the amount of zombies I've had at any given time seems a little bit off. I think it's just spawning in slow since we're probably not doing a crazy amount of damage, because now I got two more. Two more Manglers spawned in out of nowhere alongside the rest of our hordes of zombies that we were kind of feeling like were slow. Doing some decent damage, though. We can't spam dead shot quite as well while we're spamming the trigger, but we do our best. I'm going to throw that. Might as well. There's another one on the ground. And then it gives us a chance to get rid of this guy. Come on, man. Let me shoot your blaster. Why does it take so many shots to break your arm? There we go. We broke your arm. Now you're going to be really mad. All right, we throw another decoy, pick up a decoy, throw another decoy, pick up a decoy. Time to get the Manglers. Manglers are down. This is the last of round 44, I think. There's a possibility we actually live through this weapon, which I figured was going to be the end. No, no, no. Oh, we lost our dying wish. Why did they freaking do that? I haven't had plates again for like minutes. Like, we got to get these guys dropping plates. If I'm getting eliminations, I should be able to find them. I keep going down here, and there's just like either one or none. Bro. I freaking PhD'd into them. Why did they not? Oh my god, this game is trolling the crap out of me. Not only is it not dropping me armor, I'm sliding into stuff, and the explosion's just allowing zombies to stand in my way. Like, I PhD slid into them. Why didn't it work? Oh, we are so screwed here. Doesn't really matter. I'm not buying a backup self-revive because we are not allowed. Dude, this is crazy. Like, they just... everywhere they could be to try to cut me off and get a hit in, they're doing it. So it doesn't, like, let me build up anything. Nope, still no armor. There's not one singular plate. This game is so bad sometimes. Like, it's an armor-based system. It should be dropping me the plates at a frequent enough rate for me to feel like I have protection at some point. Yeah, like, there's actually just no armor on the ground. It's just Mind-blowing. Okay, I got one plate from that guy. I think that's the rest of our zombies. It's another one there. I'm gonna try to grab that plate. Time to go get our new weapon. Yeah, that might have messed up our whole run, though, because I had bought perks that I now won't be able to buy pack 3. So I guess we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that was a bit annoying, because, to be honest, that could have been avoided. We did get an XM4. It's purple, so there's a little bit of hope there, but we're going to have to try to get our upgrades and get the heck out of the area that is most dangerous, I feel like. So get in here, buy that. I don't have enough. I bought an ammo mod, and now I'm short. Actually, I feel like I should probably have gotten the ammo mod. That makes sense. All right, let's get in here. I'm going to go ahead and pop the shroud. Hopefully I can actually... Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. These animations are so slow. I don't even have enough for pack 3. This is so bad. Nothing like getting hit one time and having no freaking health left. I get hit once, my plate's gone. I get hit again, and there it is. Like, look at that. Full slide, full action, still taking hits. Like, the game, yep, W. I'm just going to go with it. The game did not want me to win there. It was not providing me armor. It was just absolutely out of control. But we made it way further than we anticipated we would. For the most part, the journey had a lot of surprising elements. Getting some weapons I felt like would probably set us back more than normal. But it was quite a long run, an hour and 40 minutes. But that's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!